Welcome to Selection Sathi. Today we learn Linux file permissions, the RWX system, chmod, chown, and umask. Understanding permissions is critical for security and is one of the most asked topics in Linux interviews and GATE exams. Let's begin. First concept: RWX, read, write, execute. Every file and directory has three types of permissions. R for read, with a value of 4. W for write, value 2. X for execute, value 1. These are assigned to three groups: U for the owner, G for the group, and O for others. When you run ls-l, you see something like -rwxr-xr-x. This means the owner has read, write, and execute, the group has read and execute, others have read only. For directories, the permissions mean something slightly different. R means you can list the contents, W means you can create or delete files inside, and X means you can enter the directory with CD. Second concept: octal notation. Instead of writing RWX, we use a 3-digit number where each digit represents one group. 755 means owner has 7, which is RWX, group has 5, which is R-X, others have 5, which is R-X. 644 means owner has 6, which is RW-, group, and others have 4, which is R-. 700 means only the owner has any access at all. 755 is the standard for scripts and directories. 644 is standard for regular files. 777 gives everyone full access. This is almost never appropriate and is a security risk. Third concept: chmod. Chmod changes file permissions. You can use octal mode or symbolic mode. Octal, mod 644 file.txt sets the permissions directly. Symbolic, mod U plus X adds execute permission for the owner. Chmod Go-W removes write permission for group and others. In symbolic mode, U is user or owner, G is group, O is others, I is all. Plus adds a permission, minus removes it, equals sets it exactly. Chmod-R applies the change recursively to a directory and all its contents. Fourth concept: chown and umask. Chown changes the owner and group of a file. Chown alias :developers file.txt. Use -R for recursive changes on directories. You usually need sudo to change ownership. Umask sets the default permissions for newly created files and directories. It works by subtraction. Files start with a maximum of 666 and directories with 777. With umask 0 to 2, new files get 666 minus 0 to 2, which is 644. New directories get 777 minus 0 to 2, which is 755. The default umask on most systems is 0 to 2. First example: set file executable. We have script .sh with permissions rw-r-r-, no execute permission. If we try to run it with /script.sh, we get permission denied. We run chmod U plus X script.sh to add execute for the owner. Now ls-l shows rwxr-r-, the X is added. Now /script.sh runs the script directly. Alternatively, Mod 755 sets rwx for owner and rx for group and others. Second example, decode a permission string. We see -rwxr-x-. The first dash means it's a regular file. Then we split into three groups of 3. Owner, rwx, which is 4 plus 2 plus 1 equals 7. Group r-x, which is 4 plus 0 plus 1 equals 5. Others, -- which is 0. So the octal notation is 750. The owner has full access, the group can read and execute, and others have no access at all. Third example, calculate umask. With umask 0 to 7, what do new files and directories get? Files start at 666. 666 minus 0 to 7 equals 640, which is rw-r-. Directories start at 777. 777 minus 0 to 7 equals 750, which is rwxr-x-. This is a more restrictive umask than the default 0 to 2. Others get zero access to anything, good for shared servers with multiple users. Fourth example, change file ownership. The project directory is owned by root. We need to change it to the deploy user and www data group. Sudo chown -R deploy :www-data project/. The -R flag applies recursively to all files and subdirectories. Sudo is required because only root can change file ownership. After the command, ls-la shows the new owner and group. Quick tips. Tip 1. Remember r equals 4, w equals 2, x equals 1. Just add them up for each group. Tip 2. 755 for scripts and directories, 644 for regular files. These are the most common permissions. Tip 3. Never use chmod 777 in production. It gives everyone write access, which is a security hole. Tip 4. The standard umask is 0 to 2. New files get 644. New directories get 755. For more concept videos like this, download the Selection Sathi app. Like and subscribe. Thank you.